We've made decades of progress in fair housing, but that progress, it's not guaranteed. Fair housing didn't fix itself, enforced. So what happens when enforcement pulls back? Today is April 18th, 2026. April is National Fair Housing Month, and I've committed to posting a fair housing video every single day this month. If there's one thing I've learned from doing these videos, it's this. Bias is still very real, discrimination still happens, and the Fair Housing Act remains essential in breaking down barriers for protected classes. In my video from April 3rd, I talked about how the current administration has stepped back from fair housing enforcement, specifically by cutting funding to HUD, including funding for local fair housing organizations like Metro Fair Housing right here in Atlanta. We're also seeing the loss of HUD employees who were directly responsible for enforcing these laws. Many have been terminated or laid off. On top of that, there have been rollbacks of disparate impact policies shaped by years of legal precedent, including cases that reached all the way to the Supreme Court. Even the documents for fair housing guidance have been removed from the HUD website. Recently, current and former HUD employees have launched a website called DearAmericaLetters.org. It offers a first-hand perspective from people who took an oath to uphold the law, including fair housing protections. The letters communicate sincere concern and sometimes even despair over not enforcing fair housing. I'll put the link to the site in the comments so that you can read it firsthand. If this concerns you the way it concerns me, there are a few ways you can take action. First, reach out to your representatives. Let them know this matters to you. When midterms coming up, that kind of pressure can make a real difference. You can also support organizations doing this work on the ground, like the National Fair Housing Alliance or a local fair housing group. Personally, I'll be donating to both the National Fair Housing Alliance and Metro Fair Housing right here in Atlanta with every home I sell this year. At the end of the day, protecting fair housing is about protecting people, and that responsibility belongs to all of us.